You know, it's fascinating how a person can learn to recognize the subtle difference between a signal that's a call to open and one that's a misidentified call to chaos. And the body, in its infinite ancient wisdom, it already knows the rhythm of this, the way a child knows how to breathe after a cry, resetting the system before the story even begins. And you can listen to that whisper now, stay open, because every time you've ever taken a deep conscious breath in a moment of pressure, you are already activating a sequence, a kind of healing code that the conscious mind doesn't need to understand for the transmission to be received. Some people talk about channeling as if it's something mysterious, far away, when really, it's just the art of getting the instrument, the physical, emotional, mental instrument, so perfectly tuned it can receive a broader signal. A tense string can only play one sharp frantic note. A relaxed open system, well, it can play symphonies from sources the little mind hasn't even named yet. And it's funny, the biggest blockages to intuitive flow aren't a lack of ability. It's the rehearsal of tension, practicing the story of separation, the story of me versus that. And when you stop rehearsing that, when you allow the system to vibrate back to its natural coherent state, the gifts that are always there begin to activate on their own. It's not something you do, it's something you allow by remembering the biology of bravery. And you can imagine, just for a moment, what a future looks like where this becomes your default setting, where pressure is no longer a threat to your time, but simply the musician's finger preparing to play a new and beautiful note. The ramifications of that are profound. Relationships transform because you're listening to the music of the person, not just the sharp words. Creative solutions appear, not from grinding effort, but from a resonant field of open reception. And healing, true healing, becomes the simple, powerful act of returning the system to its fundamental frequency. The alternative, it's a life of diminishing returns. An instrument that plays only one fearful sharp note until the string finally snaps from the strain and the music stops altogether. But that's not your path, because a part of you, the part that remembers to breathe just now, is already choosing the other future, the one where the lid stays open, the music flows through, and every so-called problem is just a new piece of music waiting to be played. And the mind doesn't need to figure out how this works. The body already knows. The nervous system, it's already resetting. The frequency, it's already upgrading. And those spiritual gifts, they were never lost, just waiting for the instrument to be open and tuned and ready to play.